Which are the most powerful countries that you know in Africa?
Of course, there are a number of powerful countries in Africa. But today I'm going to select for you only 10 most powerful countries that exist in Africa today. But before we do that, this to let you know that this analysis is based on observing a country based on their economic strength, military strength, political soft power rank, and cultural influence.
Begin from number 10.
Number 10 is Libya. Despite descending into chaos since the fall of Gaddafi since 2011, after which several militias seized power in different parts of the country, Libya continues to be one of the most powerful countries that exist in Africa today.
Okay.
Last year alone, Libya had the 4th largest defense budget in Africa. I don't know whether you know the figures.
Yeah, I think they spent over $3.5 billion on military expenditure.
Yes, Libya also has sufficient cultural influence in the region due to its rich history and heritage. So Libya is ranked 14th when it comes to military strength.
Okay.
They are ranked 13th when it comes to economic strength. They have no rank when it comes to political soft power rank. And therefore, they are also ranked 10th when it comes to cultural influence. This gives Libya an average rank of 10.0 and therefore making Libya the 10th most powerful country that exists in Africa today.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Tanzania. Tanzania has a nominal GDP of 77 billion US dollars and a recorded real GDP growth of 5.68%. That is between 2018 and 2022 to date. Dar es Salaam in Tanzania is the prominent tourist destination and has a commercial port which drives the country's economy. I don't know whether you know anything more about Tanzania.
Yeah, Tanzania has been using its economic strength of late to uplift its military as well.
Yeah, you are right. And because of that, Tanzania spent a total of 749 million US dollars on defense expenditure. That was from 2022 to date. And to date, Tanzania is ranked 14th when it comes to military strength. And they are also ranked 9th when it comes to economic strength. And Tanzania is also ranked 10th when it comes to political soft power. And also they are ranked number 8 when it comes to cultural influence. This gives Tanzania an average rank of 9.8. And therefore, this makes Tanzania the 9th most powerful country that exists in Africa today.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Ethiopia. Ethiopia is emerging as one of the most powerful countries in Africa at the back of its economic potential. The country's economy has grown at an average of over 7% for the past 5 years. Diplomatically, Ethiopia has forged a cordial relation with Russia and China, which are two of its main suppliers when it comes to arms supply. Its air force is equipped with 23 Russian fighter jets, the MiG-23, the Su-27, the 32 Sh-15, I think, the wheeled self-propelled Howitzer SPH from China, and they do this to strengthen its ground and air defense. So Ethiopia is ranked 11th when it comes to military strength. They are number 5 when it comes to economic strength rank. They are also 14th when it comes to political soft power rank. And number 3 when it comes to cultural influence rank. And therefore, this gives Ethiopia an average rank of 8.3 and therefore making Ethiopia the 8th most powerful country in Africa today.
Okay. And number 7.
Number 7 is Kenya. Kenya has a strong military that is equipped with modern weapons. The country is also partly self-sufficient when it comes to arms procurement, and it relies on defense industry at home for much of its submachine gun and ammunition. Politically, Nairobi enjoys significant influence in the region as it hosts the UN headquarters for Africa. Kenyan troops are also deployed in peacekeeping missions in Somalia, South Sudan, and wherever. So Kenya is ranked 7th when it comes to military strength, and also they are 7th when it comes to economic strength. They are also 11th when it comes to political soft power rank, and number 7 also when it comes to cultural influence. And therefore, this gives Kenya an average rank of 8.0, and therefore making Kenya the 7th most powerful country that exists in Africa today.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Tunisia. Tunisia is among the strongest countries in Africa with a very powerful military, whose air force is equipped with a fleet of over 150 aircraft and fighter jets. Moreover, its navy comprises of around 4,800 personnel and 4 critical bases at places called Libya, Sfax, Bizet, and Lagulet. When it comes to economic potential, the country's GDP was measured at around 47 billion US dollars by IMF. That was in 2022. And they have a per capita GDP of around 4,000 US dollars. Tunisia ranks 83rd in the world when it comes to political soft power, which is the 4th highest position in Africa. So Tunisia is number 8 when it comes to military strength. They are also 14th when it comes to economic strength rank, and they are also 4th when it comes to political soft power rank, and they are 5th when it comes to cultural influence. And therefore, this gives Tunisia an average rank of 7.8, and therefore making Tunisia the 6th most powerful country in Africa today.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Nigeria. Nigeria is the 4th largest economy in Africa with a nominal GDP of 477 billion US dollars. That was from 2022. The country is poised to become the 14th largest economy worldwide by 2050. Nigeria has leveraged its economic strength to enhance the capability of its armed forces. What do you think about that?
Yeah, its powerful army has managed to fight off against militant groups like Boko Haram.
Yeah, in Africa, Nigeria is 4th when it comes to military strength rank. They are 4th when it comes to economic strength rank. They are 8th when it comes to political soft power rank, and 15th when it comes to cultural influence rank. And now this gives Nigeria an average rank of 7.0, and therefore making Nigeria the 5th most powerful country in Africa.
Wow. Number 4.
Number 4 is Morocco. Morocco has a GDP of 138 billion US dollars as from 2022 according to IMF. Its military is equipped with modern Western weapons. Moreover, Rabat has established a cordial relations with Israel lately, which has helped improve its soft power ranking on global stage. In Africa, Morocco is number 7 when it comes to military strength rank, 6th when it comes to economic strength rank, and they are 3rd when it comes to political soft power rank, and 4th when it comes to cultural influence rank. And therefore, this gives Morocco an average rank of 4.5, and therefore making Morocco the 4th most powerful country in Africa.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Algeria. Algeria has a population of over 44 million people. It has the 2nd strongest military in Africa. Around 2 years ago, in 2022, Algeria spent around 10 billion US dollars in military spending, which was the highest defense expenditure across the continent that year. So the country has always focused on building a potent military force due to its long-going dispute with Morocco. In Africa, Algeria is number 2 when it comes to military strength rank, 3rd when it comes to economic strength rank, 5th when it comes to political soft power rank, and 6th when it comes to cultural influence. And therefore, this gives Algeria an average rank of 3.8, and therefore making Algeria the 3rd most powerful country in Africa.
Number 2.
Number 2 is South Africa. South Africa is a key economic hub and diplomatic player in the African continent. It is the country of Nelson Mandela, which gives South Africa an immense soft power. Moreover, its diverse and industrialized economic sector and well-developed infrastructure has earned South Africa a status of being one of Africa's economic powerhouses. It is also among the most stable countries in the continent in terms of law and order. Diplomatically, the country plays a leading role in the African Union and is one of the 5 members of the BRICS. South Africa is number 3 when it comes to military strength in Africa. Number 1 when it comes to economic strength. Second when it comes to political soft power rank. Second when it comes to cultural influence rank. And this gives South Africa an average rank of 2.5. And therefore making South Africa the second most powerful country in Africa.
And number 1?
Number 1 is none other than Egypt. Egypt is the second largest economy in Africa. Egypt is a key ally of United States, which has enabled it to raise a strong military to boost its political stature on the world stage. Millions of tourists visit Egypt each year and get fascinated by the ancient pyramids. Egypt is number 1 in the military strength rank in Africa. Number 2 when it comes to economic strength rank. Number 1 when it comes to political soft power rank. Number 1 when it comes to cultural influence rank. Therefore, this gives Egypt an average rank of 1.25 and therefore making Egypt the most powerful country in Africa. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information like this.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
This man!